you ever felt burned out? If you don't know what this is, it's a state of mental and physical exhaustion that really just zaps the joy out of your career, your friendships, your interactions. And if you're not careful, burnout can cause serious problems. And I should know. In 2017, I was extremely burned out. My relationship had fallen apart and I was exhausted. You know when you haven't turned your computer off in a while and it's slow and you keep getting that spinning beach ball? I was the human spinning beach ball. I was exhausted, I couldn't make decisions, and I needed a reset. And that for me meant taking 3 weeks off, getting away from my computer, getting away from email. I needed a hard reset. Since then, I've put guardrails in place for myself to avoid getting to that place again. So in this video, we're gonna go over how to identify and prevent burnout for you. Some ways you can tell you're starting to burn out is exhaustion, isolation, escape fantasies, irritation, and even sickness. Exhaustion is when we feel physically and emotionally depleted. Physical symptoms may include headaches, stomach aches, loss of appetite, eating too much maybe, or even sleeping changes. Isolation. People with burnout tend to feel overwhelmed because they constantly have things to do, and as a result, they stop socializing and confiding in their friends and their family, and maybe even their coworkers. Escape fantasies are when we are dissatisfied with the never-ending demands of our jobs, of maybe our family, of all of the things that need our attention. People with burnout may fantasize about running away. Maybe they want to go on a solo vacation, and in extreme cases, they may turn to drugs, turn to alcohol, or even food as a way to numb their emotional pain. Irritability. Burnout can cause people to lose their cool with friends, coworkers, and family members more easily. Coping with normal stressors like preparing for a work meeting, driving your kids to school, and tending to your house also may start to feel insurmountable, especially when things don't go as planned, and so you are more likely to lose your temper. Frequent illnesses. Burnout, like any other long-term stress, can lower your immune system, making you more susceptible to colds, the flu, and insomnia. So burnout can lead to long-term mental health concerns like depression or anxiety, or short-term things like just getting the flu more often. Back when I was in architecture school, I worked so hard all the time, just constant deadlines. And whenever I went home for a holiday, I would always get sick right away. It was like my body was holding everything in. And as soon as I took a break, that's when I got the flu. And that is a sign that at the time I was likely burned out. It usually will be all of these things hitting you at once, and it only gets worse and worse if you don't identify it and figure out how to stop it. So here are some ways to avoid and prevent burnout. Exercise, eating a balanced diet, practicing good sleep habits, asking others for help when you need it, meditation, and other ways to relax and turn off your mind. Not only is exercise good for our physical health, but can also give us an emotional boost. You may think, oh, I'm so stretched for time already, but you don't need to spend hours at the gym to reap the benefits that working out can give you. You can do something short, like a 7-minute workout. There's a ton of apps for that, or a short walk as a convenient way to make exercise a daily habit. Our bodies need time to rest and reset in order for our brain to function optimally, which is why healthy sleep habits are essential for our well-being. You want to avoid caffeine within 6 to 8 hours of when you plan to go to bed, because that's how long it will stay in your system. You want to establish a relaxing bedtime ritual, and this could be turning off your phone, this could be having a bath, whatever helps you promote sound sleep and hygiene and gets you out of your head and getting ready to rest. During stressful times, do not be afraid to reach out for help. Because here's the thing, people love helping other people, and if you're not the type to usually ask for help, it's even more of a compliment to someone when you do ask for help. And this is something that I'm actually terrible at and I've had to learn over time, but it really helps when you're feeling stressed to reach out to someone to ask for help, because oftentimes they are all too happy to help you. Burnout can happen to all of us if we're not careful. I mean, it happened to me, and my company's called Best Self, and I still burned out. So we all tend to push ourselves really hard at times, especially if we're building a business or if we're trying to hit a goal. Remember this video when you start to feel like you're burning out. Because like I shared at the start of this video, I also had that. And it may feel like, oh, I'm just gonna hit this goal and then I'll stop. but you are going to become a human beach ball that takes 10 times longer to do anything unless you stop, realign, put guardrails into your life to prevent burnout. You can get where you want to go without feeling like a shell of a human. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful in recognizing when you're burning out so that you can adjust direction and prevent yourself burning out in the future.